the far side. Kevin trying to get him switched off, just throwing his head around a little bit at the moment. Eva the Diva coming out, number 9, yellow with a maroon star and armlets. Rusham in the owner's group colours, mauve with the black hoops on the sleeves. Now King Power's Infinite Dream in the blue, white hoop and stripe sleeves. PJ McDonald. Tiger's Nest in green with a red sash and yellow sleeves. Dan Muscat for James Fanshawe. For Wathnan Racing, Midsummer Storm in blue with gold sleeves and a red cap. Got a big white blaze, Midsummer Storm. Maybe Soon in the red yellow cap. Always Perfect in the white black chevrons or dark blue chevron hoops for Basher Watts Racing. And still in the paddock is Too Darn Spicy, who will eventually be the last one to go to the start. Betting on the big screen, Inishbeg 11-10, Infinite Dream 5-2, Midsummer Storm 4-1, Tiger's Nest 11-2, 28's Always Perfect, Too Darn Spicy 33s, 100-1 and upwards the others. Here is the favourite Inishbeg, who's got Irish Classic entries. Going to the start, cost 500,000. He's a really good-looking horse, as you'd expect, the son of Gaiath. But I do think he might run slightly with the choke-out. He was on his toes in the parade ring and has been a little keen on the way to the start. Be interesting if he switches off better in the race. If he does so, he's got a great chance. He showed plenty last season, not disgraced in a hot maiden at the York Ebor meeting, and then second at Redcar on his second start. So a bit of potential, but for the money and the looks, you'd hope that he would develop into a decent horse. Infinite Dream for the Andrew Balding team, King Power Racing, son of Knight of Thunder. Quite a stoutly bred type. The dam won over 1.5 miles. Could be that he'll go a bit further than this 7 furlongs eventually. He was 4th of 9 at York last September, just ran twice, just like Inishbeg really. A couple of runs as a 2-year-old, probably seen as more of a long-term or a 3-year-old type. Midsummer Storm for Wathnan Racing had just one run here last month. That was his first run. He looks a bit green. He was fairly well beaten, but could improve for the run. Another Knight of Thunder. Cost plenty, 550,000 as a 2-year-old. Some big money has been spent on one or two of these. And Tiger's Nest is the other horse in the betting at single price odds. Son of Hello Youmzane. Was 3rd at Kempton in November. Was running on nicely at the finish there. Half-brother to 3 winners. Again, might just get a bit more than the 7 furlongs. So this is a stiff 7. You always have to bear that in mind at Newcastle. It's a very stiff 7. Some of these horses in these races today have been pulling very hard, and it's so important to switch off, especially when the track is as stiff as this one. There is Midsummer Storm. It's got a big white blaze. Tiger's Nest in the background, Eva the Diva in the yellow. Infinite Dreamer just on the left, blue and white. Always Perfect's rider has dismounted, Harry Davies. She looked a little bit keen as well, wearing a tongue strap for this debut. And red hooded to the start. Antique blue and the dark blue white disc. Going through his Rusham, quite a sizable newcomer for the Nigel Tinkler team for the owners group. And this is Tiger's Nest again, and Dan Muscat, who's off down the road tonight and racing at Lingfield tomorrow. It's amazing the distances that these jockeys cover. Spoke to him earlier. Says that easily would do 60,000 miles a year. Unbelievable mileage. So it won't be too much longer before they get organised. Runners circling. behind the stalls, looking at James Doyle on Midsummer Storm. James, the retained rider for Wathnan Racing. Have some extremely nice horses for the forthcoming flat season on the turf. Looks like they're about to load up here. Antique Blue going forward. Drawn on that far side and stall 1. Rusham about to go up. Inishbeg 6-5 favourite. Infinite Dream 9-4, 9-2 Tiger's Nest from 6-1. Midsummer Storm 9-2 now. 28-1 bar the front 4 in the market. Infinite Dream about to go up, or waiting to go up, under PJ McDonald. Tiger's Nest going up. Always Perfect. Always Perfect on debut here. Here's Infinite Dream. Infinite Dream goes in. I think just Midsummer Storm. Midsummer Storm goes into stall 8. Inishbeg here from stall 7. And just getting down in 9 is Tiger's Nest there. Nasty moment. Horse looking to get under the stalls for a brief moment or two. Stall 9. And taken out of the stalls here, Tiger's Nest. And they go without Tiger's Nest. They're away for this win, £250,000 with BetMGM's Golden Goals Maiden. Antique Blue is pulling very hard away to the right, just joining the others now. The favourite Inishbeg on the right is also plenty keen enough in these early stages. The yellow with the black spots. Midsummer Storm in second. Then back in third, El Pinto, followed by Infinite Dream. And then Two Dance Spicy. Halfway down the field is Always Perfect as they make their way through the first quarter mile or so. Eva the Diva on the left is Maybe Soon in the red jacket. Then further back, Project Kinsman, Antique Blue at the rear of the field with Rusham. Inishbeg from Midsummer Storm, only about a length, maybe less between them. They're clear of Infinite Dream, and then El Pinto, then Always Perfect and Too Darn Spicy. Then maybe soon Eva the Diva, Project Kinsman on the far side, Rusham, and at the back of the field, Antique Blue. Midsummer Storm is asked to go and join battle now with Inishbeg, but the danger could be Infinite Dream on the far side for King Power, the blue and white jacket. Inside the final furlong and a half, Infinite Dream is challenging the favourite Inishbeg. Midsummer Storm can't go with them, and it's Infinite Dream on the far side, striding out well here. Infinite Dream really strides out nicely, goes 3 lengths clear, 4 lengths clear of Inishbeg, who probably did too much in the early stages, but Infinite Dream streaks away, strides clear to win by maybe 7 lengths to Inishbeg in second. Tight for third, Always Perfect running on nicely on the near side of Midsummer Storm.